DEESLIMDAOG and STAYSOLIDISDAMOVEMEnt. Praise be to the Most High. Yeah, shout out to my subscribers. And if you ain't a subscriber, hit that bell. It's free. Yeah, man, we back with another one. But we gonna be talking about TK, little rapper out of Texas, state of Texas. If y'all don't know who that is, but you know, it's important, and this is some valuable information today. That's why I always say that knowledge is power at the end of every video that I make, because knowledge is power, man. And the man should perish for the lack of wisdom. So, man, you got to really get understanding on how we living and moving out here. But the young man, TK, you know, a well-known little rapper out of the Texas area, was convicted and sentenced to 80 years for murder. You know, really more than that. More like, I think, 135 years, like 50 plus 80. Y'all do the math on that, man. You know, you smarter than a 5th grader. But the moral of the story is this. The judge gave the young fella 80 years and went to lunch. You heard what I said? The judge gave the young fella 80 years and went to lunch, man. I mean, that should say everything about your life, guys. Don't play with your freedom, guys and gals, kings and queens. Don't play with your freedom, man. Don't play with your freedom, because, you know, I know a lot of people, they hate the police, they hate authority, but the moral of the story is that they gonna do their job, man. The police is gonna do their job, man. So if you out here letting the enemy trick you on demon time, being deceived by the enemy through music, through the lust of the spirit, through Instagram, through Facebook, through all these different social sites, and you let the devil trick you, man, that's gonna be on you, man. You know, and it's sad, because I didn't know a whole lot about the little fella TK, but accordingly, allegedly, that I heard the judge say that his mama was a bad parent, that his dad was a bad parent, man, and you know, he became a product of his environment. You know, the young fella TK became a product of his environment, and that's sad, man. But because of his mom and dad, it was blind, you know, he ended up in a ditch, man. That's that generational curse. Come here, boy. Come here. Just out here cooling with the dog, man. But yeah, man, you know, he committed murder. Was that wrong? Yes. Should it be punished? Yes. Yes, he should be. But the moral of the story is to let people know that while you out here living in your emotions, letting the devil get the best of you and tricking you off the street and not your situation, because this young man was in a good situation, that he could have been, you know, anything he wanted. He was an aspiring and up-and-coming rap artist, but he threw it away. You know, he threw it away because of his emotions, letting the enemy trick him out of pride, man, you know, trying to rob another young man for a camera. You know, in the end, the same people that allegedly his girlfriend was with him had to be the person that be a co-defendant and tell on this guy. And now this guy got 80 years, man. I seen the video when this girl was talking to him in the jail, and he was telling her that, you know, it was, you know, that it didn't go well for him. You know, I seen his mom in the courtroom after the judge told her when she do a sentencing, don't make a sound. And she made a loud outburst after the judge read the first plea off of him, the first sentencing off of him being not guilty. You know, she screamed because she thought, you know, she thought, you know, he was coming home, it was gonna be good. But when I heard him give him 80 years, I don't care what nobody say in this world, because I don't even know what it feels like, but I know what some bad feel like to happen, like me watching my mom down, losing my mom. The next worst thing could be that is catching a life sentence, and that's like 80 years. So I know he had to feel like a damn sledgehammer hit him. And the judge went to court, man, like the young fella life didn't even matter, man. Y'all gotta wake up out here, man, killing each other over nothing. Getting y'all emotions, man, instead of being men, talking about it. You know, real men end shit, we try to talk about it. You know, we ain't always gotta pick up a gun. You ain't always gotta end nobody's life. It ain't all about crashing out, because when you crash out, you only hurt yourself, man. When you crash, I hear a lot of guys talking about they're gonna crash out, but in actuality, when you crash out, you going out just like TK. You gonna catch a damn life sentence, and ain't nobody gonna care nothing about you. Nobody not gonna write you. They gonna forget about you. Out of sight, out of mind. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man, that you get so upset out here, man, in your emotions. Young men, young women, letting the enemy trick you, thinking that violence gonna be the key. By picking up a gun and killing somebody, getting busy, sliding, gonna solve the problem. But in reality, you just created a bigger problem than what you already had. because all you had to do was walk away. The Bible said you resist the enemy and the enemy must flee. That's all you had to do. All you had to do was get the hell from around that demon. Get from around that shaitan. That's all you had to do, is to resist the enemy. But instead, you let the devil trick you, man. We got to stop being tricked by the enemy, man, on this gangster stuff, killing each other, black on black crime, black on black violence, man, not making no sense. Kids growing up without a father, growing up without a mother, no family structure, you know, just being a product of the environment, man. When is it gonna stop, man? Don't be the next TK. Don't catch 100 years, man. Don't have to learn like that, man. Don't throw yourself away to the system, trying to get no money or trying to be tough. You know what I mean? Being somebody that you not. You know, that's real crazy, and I hate that happened to him. But at the same time, he took a life. You know, so I can't just say, oh, you know, pro TK. You know, but at the end of the day, man, you know, when you out here, man, and you getting dirty, you playing in the dirt, you gonna get dirty. Yeah, man, but the judge gave the young fella 80 years. They went to lunch like it wasn't nobody business, man. We got to do better, man. We got to wake up, man, and understand that out here in this world we living in, that people, they on demon time. Don't nobody care about each other. Everybody telling on each other. It ain't no loyalty. The Bible already clearly told us that these are the last days. And that's just what it is. These are the last days. People on demon time. So you got to value your life. You got to value your freedom, man, or you going to end up like your boy. Don't do it, man. It ain't worth it, man. But I hope y'all got something out of this one. Until the next time, knowledge is power. Stay solid is the movement. Y'all stay solid. Stay blessed. Peace and shalom. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. We out.